Talking to Micky Collins after the penalty shootout win against VCD on Tuesday night, takes you through into the next stage of the competition. Micky, pleased to be there.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we've got another game. It's a tough old travel down to Lewis on a Tuesday, but you know what, we'll embrace it, and as we've done all along, it's as long as you get something out of it, that's the most important thing. We've come through with no injuries, got no bookings, and people that needed valued minutes have got them. So, and to be fair, it was a good spectacle of football to watch for both sides. Great, Keith's put some young kids in as well, which is brilliant, and we've managed to get some new signings on the pitch. So, all round, I think everyone's quite pleased and come away, and it's been an enjoyable evening.
What about the performance? Not a clear-cut performance. There were bits and pieces about it, but what were your thoughts?
I thought we started the game really well. I thought we came out the blocks and really put them to the sword, and really could have had 4 or 5 goals. And never happened. Cleared off the line, goalkeeper saves off the bar, all them chances. And then we managed to work a good move and get a good goal. And then we let them back in, which is how we've been lately. Sloppy defending, 2 poor goals to concede, and that's disappointing. Very disappointing. But we had a little chat at half time and tried to sort it out and be a bit more proactive. And we dealt with it. And in the second half we came out and got a deserved goal. And then, to be fair, the game could have gone either way. But again, we've had a couple off the line. But no, overall, it's been a good night.
You mentioned the VCD youngsters. They came here, and not for the first time, a team enjoyed playing on that pitch. The opposition. That's
good, and it should be. It's a great pitch, and even tonight, the amount of rain we've had, it's nice and wet. You can pass the ball. There's no bad bobbles. It's perfect. It's absolutely flat. So you'd enjoy that, and most people would prefer to be playing than training, as long as you don't come out of it with anything silly. And thankfully, both teams haven't, and we're all right for Saturday, which is good.
And another penalty shootout, and we've come out on the right side, which hasn't always been the case from 12 yards. Alec Fiddis rounding it off with the nicest of spot kicks.
Yeah, I think we've done well, and you know what? They've blasted a couple over, and Fraser's missed one, and the other ones have been quite good, and we've got better at it. And whether it's because of the pitch or whatever, but over the time we've always been known as the worst penalty takers in the world. And tonight I thought we was on it, and it's nice. And it just breaks the atmosphere. Sometimes you have this stress every week of playing league games, and tonight was just quite an enjoyable night, and it was great to see that, some of their players like Alistair Gordon come back and play, because he's been out for a while, and Barrington as well. So it's a good competition for that, and it's worked. And if it's helped Keith out and it's helped us out, then it's great.
A word about the new signings. You both gave them 90 minutes, Liam Smith and Jake Beecroft.
Yeah, I thought they'd done well. They've done really well, and they know it takes time to get used to the pitch, because it does get heavy, and it does take a toll on your legs. And I thought Jake looked commanding in there, and you can see the levels he's played, and he was excellent. And Liam's a great young prospect, and he's come in there at left back, done a good job, done really well, acquitted himself well, I thought.
And apparently a player who can play in more than one position, right back, centre half, left back, so he gives you options as well as a squad man. Absolutely,
and probably could even play in midfield if we asked. So that was the idea of it. He was there available from Tunbridge Angels, and Steve had rung me and we had a good chat, and he made him available, and we've looked after him, and we'll give him some game time and see how we get on.
So we head now to the next round against Lewis, but before that, a trip to Guernsey, who've started very well this season.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're really good. We had them watch Saturday, and good report back on them there. Irrespective of the score at Burgess Hill, they're a really well drilled side, and they're very fit. And that's going to be a tough ask. Fly over there Saturday. Fingers crossed the weather stays all right, and we fly there, and it's dealt with, and we get the game on. But yeah, that'll be tough. You go there and get a result and bring something back like we did last year would be amazing, and just keep the run going. We're unbeaten for a bit, and it'd be nice to keep that going in the league.
And a word about the injury situation of Ben Bridle-Card was here tonight. He says he's going for a scan on his injury. It's taken a long while, but we'd be pleased to get some progress on that situation.
Yeah, well, you know what, we advised that early on. So as a club, we advised the scan early on, and Ben didn't want to take that advice and went and saw someone else. And unfortunately, he's now 12 weeks in and without a diagnosis, and you can't do that. And we've always said it. If you get something that's not right and it doesn't feel great, for the money it costs, it's best to have a scan, and then the result, and then whether you rest it or you treat it or whatever, that's it. And now unfortunately for him, he's 12 weeks in without knowing what it is, and that's 3 months of your career gone. And have you made it worse in the meantime? That's the bit that always concerns me. But you know what, he's took another opinion, and he'll go and get scanned, and then we'll know where we are, and so will he, and then he can move on either way, whichever way it needs to be.
We hardly mentioned Tommy Whitnell's goal tonight, but good to see him back on the the scoring front, because he's had a difficult time as well with injuries and what have you?
Yeah, well, Tom started the season really well, and then he broke his wrist in a freak accident here. So you know what, he had to come back from that, and it was great to see him on the pitch and get amongst the goals as well. So yeah, it's all positive all round really tonight. You look at it, and we've rested quite a few, and you know what, some people have managed to get some game time. Louis got more time, he started the game, so Renford's played, which he hasn't been recently. Stoney's played, so we look at it, and they needed to, and not only that, it gives other people a rest, and we're all fresh for Saturday, which is perfect.
We wish you well.
Thanks, Andrew.